Sweet Girl is a Netflix-made American action thriller film written by Phil Eisner and Greg Hurwitz and directed by Brian Andrew Mendoza in his feature directorial debut. This film was released via Netflix on August 20th, 2021 and received mixed reviews from critics due to its cliched storyline and squandered potential, but its stunts were praised. In today's video, we're going to explain to you why this movie is a must-watch, so stay tuned for all the good details. Sweet Girl plot/premise. Sweet Girl has quickly risen to the top of Netflix's most watched list thanks not only to its lead star, Aquaman's Jason Momoa, but also to an unexpected twist. It's surprising because for the most part, the film plays like a fairly standard revenge thriller after establishing its premise quickly. After a brief flashback, the film establishes Momoa's Ray Cooper as an outdoorsy family man whose wife, Amanda, played by Adria Adorna, is gravely ill. So first things first, what is the film about? Let's delve into the plot. Also pre-warning, this may give away some spoilers. Amanda Cooper, a woman from Pittsburgh, is diagnosed with a rare form of cancer. Her husband, survival expert Ray Cooper, has been informed that a potentially life-saving drug for Amanda was removed from the shelves just day before her treatment was scheduled to begin. This was all caused by Bioprime CEO Simon Keeley playing the manufacturer to delay production. While watching Keeley on a live debate with Congresswoman Diana Morgan, Ray calls in and threatens Keeley, threatening to kill him if he does not reverse his decision. Keeley dismisses the threat and Amanda dies soon after, devastating Ray and their daughter Rachel. 6 months later, Ray receives a phone call from Martin Bennett, a journalist, who informs him that he has evidence of Bioprime's criminal activity. They meet on a subway, unaware that Rachel and a hitman named Santos are following them. Bennett then tries to explain that Bioprime has been bribing anyone who questions their dirty deeds, but Santos stabs him to death before he can share his information. Santos stabs Ray and knocks out Rachel as the train comes to a stop, leaving them both on the platform for dead. Ray had been obsessively tracking Keeley's movements for the past 2 years. Ray disguises himself as a waiter in order to infiltrate Bioprime's charity auction and question Keeley. Keeley claims to know nothing and instructs him to go after Bioprime's chairman, Vinod Shah. Ray strangles one of Keeley's bodyguards to death with a plastic bag after a brutal fight. Ray then kidnaps Rachel and takes refuge in a motel outside of town. Rachel contacts FBI agent Sarah Meeker and attempts to persuade her to investigate Bioprime. The following day, 2 mercenaries break into the motel and Ray kills them both, escalating tensions between him and Rachel. Ray intends to pursue Shaw and enlists Rachel's assistance in capturing Shaw. Ray attempts to question him, but Shaw refuses to speak and is soon killed by Santos. Santos then meets with Rachel and Ray in a diner, and after admitting that he sympathizes with Ray's cause, Santos reveals that Morgan is his true employer. He also informs Rachel that they'll see each other again soon. When Ray returns to the city, he's ambushed by the FBI and is forced to flee to the roof of a baseball stadium. As Meeker tries to persuade him, it's revealed that Ray is actually Rachel. Ray sadly passed away as a result of his injuries on the subway, and Rachel, who was suffering from PTSD in a fugue state, devoted herself to completing his quest for vengeance. She jumps into the river but is knocked out and taken to the hospital in an ambulance. She finds Morgan's campaign office where Santos is waiting after breaking free and crashing the vehicle. Despite his initial success in subduing Rachel by strangling and drowning her, Rachel regains her strength and stabs Santos to death. She confronts Morgan and secretly tapes her admitting to Bioprime that she was bribed for government contracts and that she ordered the hit on Bennett and Ray. Rachel then gets a fake passport, exchanges their money for cryptocurrency, and boards a plane to an uncertain future after sending the recording to the FBI. Sweet Girl cast. Sweet Girl is now available on Netflix, and here's who stars in this action drama. Netflix's original movie catalog has grown significantly with titles from every genre for all ages, and action movies remain popular with viewers. Netflix has also enlisted the assistance of some of the biggest names in Hollywood, and one of its most recent projects is Sweet Girl, an action thriller directed by Brian Andrew Mendoza in his directorial debut and starring a well-known actor in Jason Momoa. In Sweet Girl, Jason Momoa plays Ray Cooper, whose wife died of cancer after the company Bioprime stopped producing and selling this medication that could have saved her life. On his quest for justice, he and his daughter become entangled in a web of corruption and violence. Jason Momoa is most well known for his roles as Ronan Dex in Stargate Atlantis, Khal Drogo in Game of Thrones, Baba Voss in C, and Arthur Curry in the DC Extended Universe's Aquaman. Rachel Cooper, Ray's daughter, is played by Isabela Merced. Rachel's mother sadly passed away when she was a child, and she joins her father's quest for justice and vengeance against those responsible for her mother's death. And she'll play a critical role in the mission. Isabela Merced's previous credits include Transformers, The Dark Knight, Dora and the Lost City of Gold, and the TV show 100 Things to Do Before High School. Almo Santos, played by Manuel Garcia-Rulfo, is a hitman hired to go after after Ray Cooper and prevent him from uncovering the truth about Bioprime, the life-saving drug, and Ray's wife's death. Manuel Garcia-Rulfo made his American film debut in Bless Me Ultima, followed by roles in The Magnificent Seven as Vasquez, Murder on the Orient Express as Bienamino Marquez, and Sicario, Day of the Soldado as Galo. A Longfellow co-star Isabela Merced, and Ray Cooper's main target is played by Justin Bartha as Simon Keeley, the CEO of Bioprime. Justin Bartha starred as Riley Poole in the National Treasure films, Doug Billings in the Hangover trilogy, David Sawyer in The New Normal, and Colin Morello in The Good Fight. Those are the main cast members, with the supporting cast consisting of Amy Brenneman as Diana Morgan, Adria Zorna as Ray's wife and Rachel's mother, Raza Jaffrey as Vinod Saw, Nelson Franklin as Martin Bennett, and Lex Scott Davis as FBI detective Sarah Meeker star in the film. Reviews for Sweet Girl. Sweet Girl received mixed reviews. On Rotten Tomatoes, the popular review website, the film received a 19% approval rating, but this was solely based on 36 reviews alone, with an average rating of 4.3 out of 10. Burdened with action cliches and tripped up by a late plot twist, Sweet Girl wastes a potentially resonant story and some solid work from its well-matched leads, according to the website's critical consensus. The film has weighed an average score of 46 out of 100 on Metacritic, based on 16 critics, indicating mixed or average review. However, you must take into consideration that critic reviews are often much more harsh, as they know what to look for in comparison to fans and viewers, such as me and you. Here are some reviews from viewers describing how they felt about the thriller film. One viewer shared their thoughts on the Netflix film, writing, "Sweet Girl may be the run-of-the-mill, but it's for me at least better than the thrillers that Netflix has released recently. Isabela Merced was great in her role. Yes, it has some tried and tested tropes, but it's worth a watch, albeit may only once. I agree with someone else's review in that it would be interesting to see a sequel with Isabela to see where her character goes, just maybe a bit darker and more of an edge." A second viewer also left a review writing, "I don't do reviews often. This movie, however, has many mixed reviews, so I wanted to express my thoughts without spoilers for those who are debating on watching it. It's a slow building plot, so if you're not into that, it's not for you. There's enough action to keep your interest if you're good with slow plots like a TV series that requires multiple episodes to explain a scenario. With that being said, when I finally got past the slow plot line, the overall story comes together in a single scene, and the rest of the movie is fast-paced. It's a great movie as a whole that truly keeps you wondering what and why until you understand it." As you can see, there were mixed reviews from fans as well, but the majority consensus was that the film, while slow in moments, was made in the second half, and especially the end where the movie reveals a huge twist. For the sake of those who have not yet watched the film, we don't want to spoil the big twist that occurs in the end of the movie, but it definitely makes it a must-watch. Make sure to let us know your thoughts down in the comments. Have you watched the film yet? Give us your honest review, but if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss any of our new and upcoming content. Thanks for watching.